Hello everyone, have I got a video for you. Oh, thirsty. If you know anyone like that, please share this video with them. All right, here it comes. Hello everyone, Earthangel here. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing great today. You know what? I have two videos that I was going to post. And, Spirit and the angels just said, no. So this week has been an interesting week because they just wanted me to just sit back, go through the week, talk to people, and kind of monitor what was going on in the world, especially with our divine masculine and feminine, getting ready for union. And there are those, I want to say congratulations, who actually did go into union this week. And there are some who went into union last week. So congratulations to you. However, there are those who have not gone into union yet. And I don't know if... how do you want me to explain this? Okay, so I don't know if you have a divine masculine or a divine feminine. I'm sure you have one that you had a relationship with and they are now ghosting you, or I shouldn't say ghosting you. They are working on themselves. However, there are those who, I don't know, have new relationships or had relationships and then kind of broke it off, and you're like, what? And you're looking for someone else already. Okay. So I'll explain it this way. So what they have shown me this week, first of all, is there are some divine masculines or divine feminine who may have had a narcissistic relationship or may not have had a narcissistic relationship. And instead of them waiting for instead of them doing the work, I'm just going to put it that way, and instead of them waiting for their counterpart to return to them, they have kind of, went out to do this on their own, right? So they have met someone, a man or a woman, whatever, and they automatically are thinking, this is who God has brought to me. Now, I hear God, God, God. So when God is present, I want to hear what is going on. So what has happened is some of you have taken it upon yourself and decided, this is who God has brought to me. Must be. And instead of listening to being spiritual and really listening, I'm sorry, you guys, I have the window open, but really listening, being spiritual and really listening to your guides, to the Holy Spirit for them to say, yes, you're ready for union. Yes, you're coming back with your counterpart, or you're meeting someone new. You're not listening. Didn't listen. And so you have met someone, sure. And they're not serious about you. They, this is what's been happening this week. And I'm just gonna say this, okay? So let's say that a woman, or three women, just say a woman has met a man, or a man has met a woman, whichever, it doesn't matter. And they say, you must be the one that God sent to me, right? You must be my heaven sent. And they are actually not your heaven sent. Who they are is actually the divine masculine of someone else who they have not returned to. They're thinking, or the divine feminine of someone else, thinking that they haven't gone back. They've done the work. They have not, or they're still working on themselves. And they have not gone back to their counterpart because they're thinking their counterpart has someone else. Just automatically thinking that. Instead of calling and asking, reaching out and asking. And what they're doing actually, I found this out today by talking, not today, this week, by speaking to different people. And they have said, I have met, so the men, divine masculines, are saying, I have met other women, but I compare them to my divine feminine. I have heard women say, sure, I have met other men, but I'm, comparing them to my divine masculine. And they have met you, but they don't want to be with you because they have, like I said, have been comparing you to their real divine masculine or divine feminine. And they are now stopping the running and have wakened to, I'm just going to go to them. Why am I going around in circles with these people who are not you, who are not my divine masculine or my divine feminine? So there are some of you out there who have met someone else's divine masculine or divine feminine, thinking, this must be my divine, this must be someone that God sent to me. Now, like I have mentioned, everyone is going into union in phases. If you have not done the work, it is not time for you to go into union. I don't care if you cut your relationship with whoever you were with short. I have mentioned that the divine would be testing you. They're testing you to see if you're ready for a relationship. They're testing you to see if you're ready for your divine counterpart. They're testing you to see if you have done the work. Now, some of the people that I talked to today, I keep saying today, what is it about today? This week. They're like, some guys have said, I have met these women, or well, actually, instead of them letting me approach them if I were interested, they're approaching me. They're taking upon themselves, hey, I like you, let's go out. If you have been on this journey and you have done the work, number one, you're going to put yourself first, right? You know not to go out and approach a man or a woman, period. You have made it to king, queen, emperor, empress status. Why would you jeopardize all the work that you had done and you're trying to run after someone who's not even yours? That's what's been happening. Once you have made it to that status, you know, I'm going to sit back and wait for my emperor or empress, my king, queen, to come to me. You're waiting for it to be balanced. They are going to come back to you, but it's after they have done the work. They must be ready. Okay? Like I said, everyone is at different stages. You trying to run and jump and grab somebody is not the answer. That's not the answer, boo. So they are going, you know what, I don't want this person. I don't want these other women who have been trying to, push themselves on me. And then men are saying, women are saying, I don't want these other men who have been trying to push themselves on me. I know where I am. I have to do some more work on myself. Or I'm not at that place yet where I am just, I'm feeling good. I'm not even thinking about them. Or every once in a while you'll think about them and you're like, okay, they must have some more work to do. You know in your heart they're going to return to you. You know in your heart that it's going to take time. So when you are rushing to these men or women, you're just showing yourself. Now, sure, God said there is going to be some of you that will receive a soulmate. A lot of you are receiving back your divine masculine or feminine. The Holy Spirit explained to me that some of you think you know the actual story of what happened, what went on. A lot of you are going to find out the truth of what really went on. And that is the reason why you are supposed to wait. Wait for them to come back to you to explain what really went on. Some of you will be surprised that some of them were just carrying. Some of them were, it was a facade. They said, I was with this person or with that person. They weren't with anybody. They just didn't want to commit. Some of them talked to the person, talked them into doing this, or some of them really wanted them to be theirs, and they talked them into, just going along for the ride, as you might say. And they kept standing up saying, oh, yeah, we've been sleeping together, we do this, we that. Nothing happening. I was like, wow. But, there are other stories where something did happen. That's why we are supposed to wait to hear the truth and then decide on what it is. When I was listening to the different people talk to me, I had some men saying, it was all a facade. This guy said, it was all a facade. I have not been with anyone since sleeping with you. I slept with you only once. And it was fake. It was all made up. Holy Spirit, come in and confirm that for you. Everyone has a different story. But you need to listen to it and decide from them, because they're going to come in and say, I can't find anyone else. I've looked, I've compared all these women to you, or I compared all these men to you. I love you. I don't want anyone else. I've never wanted anyone else. I was just running because I was scared. I thought that you had someone by now. You don't really? It has been an interesting week, you guys. Hearing the different stories. The angels, Holy Spirit has come in, and oh my gosh. I need you to tell this story. Okay. I won't put anything else up. I have just gone through the week. I'm like, okay, well, whoever will talk to me. And I had a lot of people talk to me. I'm surprised that so many have opened up to tell me their story, tell me the truth. So is important for me to come on and speak to all of you. That's what I'm doing right now. And sharing the truth. Now, this person told me, he said, you know what? I came out of work and they told me what I was wearing. Oh, okay. That's like, that's freaky. That's weird. And they're like, I am not interested in that person at all. Not at all. I have went back to speak to my divine masculine, or I have went back to speak to my divine feminine. I don't want them. So I just wanted to make this video just to make it clear to some of you. Once you have reached a certain status, of course, you're going to be like, look, they got to step to me correctly. I'm a lady. I'm not running after any of them. They got to come to me. And you're going to find that divine masculine and divine feminine, that's what they're doing. Those who really have done the work and those who are still working on yourself. Just because you have cut a journey short does not mean, God, universe, divine. They're like, you still have to do the work. You still have to do the work. You are being tested. So do what you have to do, you guys. I'm just the messenger. Just came to share this with you. I love you all, and I will talk to you on the next video. Peace. Take care.